On a split screen shows Phil Hartman on one screen as a 911 responder and Gilda Radner on the other screen as a woman calling 911. Hartman: "This is 911. My name's Brian. My pronouns are they, them. What are your pronouns?" Radner: "I need help. My ex has beat me up and is on the other side of the door." Hartman: "I need to know your pronouns before we can proceed. I can't misgender you." Radner: "What? What are you talking about?" Hartman: "Your pronouns. I need to know them before we continue to speak about your emergency." Radner: "Jesus Christ, my pronouns are she, her." Hartman: "Very good, ma'am, and what's your emergency?" Radner: "My ex beat me up and now is trying to break down the bedroom door where I'm locked inside. My address is..." Hartman: "Before we get to the address, ma'am, what are your ex's pronouns?" Radner: "What? Who cares?" Hartman: "I do, ma'am. I can't send police to handle the situation if there's a chance they would misgender your ex." Radner: "My God, let me ask, Dave, what are your pronouns?" John Belushi from behind Radner's door says, "Who's asking?" Radner: "The 911 responder. He says he needs to know your pronouns." Hartman: "Now, wait a minute, miss. I told you in the beginning of the call that my pronouns are they, them. You just referred to me as he." Radner: "What? What are you talking about?" Hartman: "You just said to Dave that, quote, he needs to know your pronouns. Please rephrase your request by saying, quote, they need your pronouns." Radner: "My God, okay, fine, Dave. They need to know your pronouns." Belushi: "Tell him to fuck off." Radner: "Dave says to tell you to fuck off." Hartman: "Oh, I heard Dave, and Dave clearly said tell him to fuck off. Please get Dave to rephrase the statement so I'm not misgendered." Radner: "Can't I just give you my address?" Hartman: "Not until Dave tells me the pronouns Dave would like to be used and stops misgendering me." Radner: Dave, can you please tell me your pronouns and properly gender the 911 responder?" Belushi: "What the hell are you talking about?" Radner: "Jesus, just say tell them to fuck off instead of tell him to fuck off." Belushi: "Okay, fine, tell them to fuck off." Hartman: "Okay, great, that solves one problem." Radner: "Can we please solve my problem now? I'm in fear of my life." Hartman: "Just as soon as Dave gives Dave's pronouns, we will be on our way." Belushi breaks a hole through Radner's door and enters the room and grabs the phone from her and hangs it up. Hartman: I guess there's no longer an emergency." Belushi begins to choke Radner and says, "Dead from the earth, we're not alive." It's Saturday Night Alive, starring John Belushi, Chris Farley, Phil Hartman, Jan Hooks, Norm MacDonald, Gilda Radner, Denitra Vance, and with many other special deceased contributors. Musical guest, Rich Homie Quan, and your host, Val Kilmer. Everybody, Val Kilmer. Applause, applause, applause. Shows Kilmer on stage who says, thank you. I was an actor. Initially a stage actor, I later found fame as a leading man in films in a wide variety of genres, including comedies, dramas, action adventures, westerns, historical films, crime dramas, science fiction films, and fantasy films. Films in which I appeared grossed more than $3.8 billion worldwide. In 1992, film critic Roger Ebert remarked, "If there is an award for the most unsung leading man of his generation, Kilmer should get it." Applause, applause, applause. Kilmer. And in its 26th season, I hosted Saturday Night Live. In the monologue, I said I was nervous and had turned down hosting before. So Daryl Hammond portrayed Henry Travers' angel character from It's a Wonderful Life, and showed me what would happen to the cast if I hadn't hosted. Henry Travers appears on stage. Applause, applause, applause. Kilmer. Oh my gosh, it's Henry Travers, who portrayed the angel Clarence in It's a Wonderful Life. How's it going, Henry? Travers. I'm good, Val. I'm here to show you what the cast of Saturday Night Alive would be doing if you hadn't died. Cuts to Sydney Sweeney's bedroom, where Kilmer and Travers are standing. Kilmer. Where are we, Henry? Travers. Why, we are in Sydney Sweeney's bedroom. A shower turns on in an adjoining bathroom. Travers. If you hadn't died, John Belushi, Chris Farley, Phil Hartman, and Norm Macdonald would be spying on Sydney Sweeney as she takes a shower. Do you want to have a look? Kilmer. Oh no, I'd rather her have her privacy, but I'm glad the boys are happy. Cuts to a bar where Jan Hooks, Gilda Radner, and Denitra Vance are taking shots, joking and laughing. Kilmer and Travers appear at the bar. Travers. If you hadn't died, Jan Hooks, Gilda Radner, and Denitra Vance would be at this dead dive bar taking shots, waiting to try to hook up with Heath Ledger, Luke Perry, or Patrick Swayze. Kilmer. Wow, it looks like they're having a great time. Cuts back to the stage where Kilmer and Travers appear. Travers. Now you've seen what the afterlife would be like for the cast if you hadn't died recently. Kilmer. It looked like they were having a great time. I almost feel bad about dying. Belushi comes out with his head down. Kilmer. Hey, John, ready for the show tonight? Belushi. Oh yeah. I'm so happy you died, Val. I don't get the opportunity to watch Sydney Sweeney lather herself up in her shower anymore, so we can instead put on a show tonight. Kilmer. Sorry to disappoint you, John. Folks, we have a great show tonight, even if the all-dead cast would rather be doing something else. Rich Homie Quan is here, so stick around. We'll be right back.